Welcome back to My Hero Academia Anime Review, episode 188. Yeah, this one basically discussing new chapter manga plus another manga volume. Now, the other one I want to discuss in 2 days, but I've had no time at all. It's like anytime I try to get to it, it gets really late and just stuff gets in the way. But I'm here right now. Now, in the case this particular chapter for the manga, brand new chapter 411, the history's greatest villain. It is mostly put Sagaraki versus Deku, and having the previous host, the first 7 hosts, basically witness this, and then apparently Sagaraki goes inside the Deku's mind and takes one of the quirks. And which one is it? The fourth. I should take it. It's like they took the fourth one, the Danger Sense one. So yeah, that's been basically been taken from him. It's like, and because basically Danger is basically he can attack him basically no problem. Yeah, and Deku seems like he's losing, and all of a sudden he gets into an area. He just happens to be in front of Mount Fuji. Or I guess should work off. And of course they mention, like, keep in mind he only stole a quark. That's an effect. All about raw strength, and of course they just chat for a bit, like all about Great Escape. And of course, look like he destroyed a force. Fuji be sunk by the time I'm done with it. And he like sinks to the ground. Kiddo, he chased you here on purpose. The mountain will erupt when he hits decay on it. Yuchi, there is no proper section for All For One. He delights only destruction. He is ruin incarnate. And Deku chimes, that's it's not all. Somehow connected inside somewhere you. She's a person. She's a person too, and I have no clue what's obvious for her. Like, granted, is taken granted, a person. Yeah, he's thinking about Chaku, which is interesting. Yes, it's like, yeah, it's Ochaku, which kind of basically confirmed. I would say this is implying to confirm that Deku's got to think for Chaku. Chaku basically was confirmed for a long time that she's got to think for Deku since like the start of the series. Deku's been implied. At this point, it's basically. I'm not saying that this is confirmation that he's got feelings for her. This is starting to unveil the fact he may actually have feelings for her. Very interesting chapter. Mostly put, the biggest thing happened in this chapter is when Deku's quarks got stolen. Yeah, and the fact that basically we're leading to something. That's kind of what we're leading here. And the next chapter doesn't come out for 2 weeks. Yeah, it doesn't come out until like the day after I go to Comic-Con. Yes, seriously, that's when the next one comes out. But we're not done here just yet. Nope. Next up we have is My Hero Academia Team Missions Volume 4. Yep, the 4th volume for these team missions. Which collects... Let's see if I close out here. Thank you. Okay, it collects team missions 17 through 22. Excuse me, 23. In chapter 17, it's mostly put basically. You have a funny thing here where All Might tries to spook Eraserhead. And it's all about basically about Ghost Story, working with Class 1B, and of course we see the awesome Midnight here. I miss this character in the main series. Yes, Midnight, voiced by the lovely Melissa Maxwell, and I miss this character. And seeing her in this particular manga, yeah, I miss her. Yeah, and then of course we have. It's mostly put this chapter is just Class 1A and Class 1B team up to deal with a ghost. Really fun chapter. That's pretty much all it is. Normally, team missions have a few characters. This is like 2 groups of characters. Chapter 18. Yeah, President Might, Deku, Bakudo, and Red Riot. Them teaming up. Doing like some snow area, and this is most of what they do here. And it's interesting that you have Red Riot wear a coat because his main attire, he doesn't wear a shirt at all. He just basically barely wears any upper covering. He just has pants as headgear. He has no shirt. So him wearing a coat makes sense. Just give me a second here. Alright, so basically, like, it's mostly put to do with some kind of snow mission. That's most what it is. Yeah. And we see people here from Miss Joke's class here witnessing all this, and it's all about just saving some people. And then we have Happy Candle Day, where you have on the cover here, you have, look like you have Nazri-chan, Lemillion, Cider, and the lovely Eerie. the cutest as Eerie. Yep, and you have where Lemillion wears this big wig. And this is mostly put basically just her that it's the big three spoiling her with apples. And of course then they're joined by Sugar Man, Pinky, Menta, Dinky, and Tape. Of course, also Froppy's here as well. Mostly puts everybody, all whole class 1A, chipping in to make candy apples. Yeah, that's mostly put exactly what we have here. Yeah, and of course, class 1B chips in 2, because why not? And then we have 20, Creator's File, where you have Dinky, Creaty, and Mimi. Yeah, it's the one that makes Deku's gear, and they're basically teaming up with each other. So basically, it's like, well, to learn. It seems like they're here to learn martial arts. Yeah. So that's most of what we have here, just learning martial arts for a whole chapter. Then for Doggy's Day, it looks like it's looks like this one is Tape and I think Shudo. So after with gym class, and then of course we have like teams fighting each other. Yeah. It's a really interesting chapter. And 22 is all about Hawk's private space, where on the cover here, you just basically Hawks, Tamaroki, Menta, and Deku. Here for this chapter. Yeah, it's like just a day, a mission with them. And as for the 22, it's Ingenium, Dinky, I Twinkle Too Much, and of course Bakudo. And it's basically them learning manners. Yeah, that's most of what this chapter is, learning manners. And of course Mariko, the rabbit hero, she's here too. I think that's it. Yeah, I think... yeah, that's it. Really good here. Nothing really bad with this one per se. I'm going to give the chapters roughly a 9 out of 10. Manga chapter, also give it a 9 out of 10. Okay, so that's episode review. Next up is going to be Comic Corner, and then basically take a little break to work on One Piece. Okay, next view. Bye.